Estate asset valuation, what every executor must know. Hi, I'm Terry Peterson, certified probate expert, senior real estate specialist, and founder of St. Louis Family Resources. If you're watching this video, you're probably facing one of the most challenging responsibilities anyone can have, serving as an executor of a loved one's estate. Today, we're going to tackle one of the most critical parts of that process, determining the value of estate assets. This isn't just about filling out forms. Get this wrong, and you could face legal challenges, tax problems, or family disputes that last for years. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to approach estate valuation with confidence. Section 1, Why Valuation Matters. Let's start with why this matters so much. When you value estate assets, you're not just creating a list, you're making decisions that impact four crucial areas. First, probate strategy. The total value determines which court process you'll use and how much oversight you'll face. Second, fair distribution. Accurate valuations ensure every beneficiary gets their rightful inheritance without disputes. Third, taxes. Both estate taxes and future capital gains depend on getting these numbers right. And fourth, future planning. These values become the cost basis when heirs eventually sell inherited assets. Miss any of these and you're setting up problems down the road. Now, Section 2, the three valuation dates. Here's where it gets tricky. You actually need different values for different purposes. Let me break this down. The value at death. This is your primary date. You'll use the fair market value on the day of your loved one passed away. For very large estates, we're talking over 13 million, you can choose to use the values from 6 months after death if it reduces taxes. Valuation at disposition. Fast forward to when you actually sell or distribute assets. Estate settlement takes time and values change. You'll need current market values when you transfer assets to beneficiaries. Carry value. Some states, including Missouri, in certain situations require tracking the value when you first took control of assets. This creates accountability if you later sell at a different price. Different dates, different purposes, different values. Keep this straight from the beginning. Section 3, gross versus net value. This distinction trips up a lot of people, but it's actually simple once you understand it. Gross value is the total value of all assets before considering debts. Net value is the gross value minus estate debts, the actual worth to beneficiaries. Here's an example. A home worth $300,000 with a $150,000 mortgage. You'd record the gross value at $300,000 and separately list the $150,000 debt. For most assets, gross and net are the same, but when there's a debt attached, handle them separately. Section 4, valuation strategies by asset type. Not all assets are created equal when it comes to valuation. Let me give you a roadmap. The easy ones, bank accounts. Use the balance on the date of death. Publicly traded stocks, average the high and low selling prices on the date of death. Mutual funds, use the closing price. Moderate challenges. Vehicles, start with the Kelley Blue Book or Edmunds and then adjust for actual condition. Real estate, check tax assessor values, then consult local professionals for comparable sales. As a realtor, I can provide you with a broker price opinion or BPO. Just give me a call. Collectibles. Online price guides give you a starting points, but condition matters enormously. Now the difficult ones. These typically need professional appraisals. Artwork and antiques, jewelry, private business interests, unique real estate. Don't guess on the value of these items. The cost of an appraiser is minimal compared to the problems you'll face if you get it wrong. Section 5, working with appraisers. When you need professional help, Here's what to know. Appraisers typically charge $125 to $400 per hour, depending on the expertise and location. Always get written fee estimates up front. A red flag? Avoid appraisers who charge based on asset value percentage. This violates professional ethics. Always verify credentials. Ask about certifications and professional memberships. And here's a key tip. Hire appraisers who aren't also dealers. You want someone without conflicts of interest. Section 6, Household Contents. Most executors groups group everyday items into like furniture, clothing, and appliances under household contents with a single estimated value. That's fine for most estates, but remember, value these items at what a buyer would pay as is, not what their cost new or what replacement costs would be. And here's a pro tip. Consider holding an estate sale to establish actual market value. Just make sure you work with reputable estate sale companies to ensure fair pricing. Section 7, the reality check. Here's the uncomfortable truth. An asset's real value is what someone will actually pay for it. This becomes challenging when appraised values don't match market reality. If you must sell a substantial asset below an estimated value, document everything. Keep records of your marketing efforts, price reductions, and market conditions. This protection is essential if beneficiaries question your decisions or if tax authorities challenge significant losses. Section 8, your action plan. Let's make this actionable. Here's your step-by-step approach. Start with the easy wins: bank accounts, publicly traded investments, obvious items. 2, research moderate challenges. Use online resources for vehicles and collectibles. 3, identify appraisal needs. Don't wait to engage professionals for complex assets. Number 4, document everything. Keep records of how you determined each value. 5, stay flexible. Be prepared to adjust values as you learn more. In closing, asset valuation doesn't have to be overwhelming when you approach it systematically. But remember, you're not alone in this process. The probate process involves complex decisions that impact families for years to come. While you're ultimately responsible for these valuations, you don't have to figure everything out in isolation. Work with experienced professionals ensures you're making informed decisions that protect everyone's interests. If you're in the St. Louis area and need help navigating estate valuation, I specialize in helping families through these complex transitions. Links to additional resources are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and remember, every family deserves an advisor who truly understands their situation during these difficult times. And hey, if you found this information helpful, please click the subscribe button for more probate and estate planning guidance. Thanks, and take care.